Good evening, Zimsec candidates. My name is Semanga. Today we want to revise June 2025 session Geography paper 2. So in exam on this paper contains section A, contains section B, and contains section C. So on each section, you are supposed to choose one question to make one question from section A, one question from section B, and one question from section C, and you are supposed to choose any other question from section A, section B, and section C to make it 4 questions. So before writing any Zimsec paper, you need to read the instruction first. You see, so reading instruction is very important. So today we are going to revise question number 1 on June 2025. Let's revise question number 1. So on that question number 1, the first question says, explain the term mitigation in relation to disaster risk management. So on this question, you were supposed to know what is mitigation and what is disaster risk management and the relationship between mitigation and disaster risk management. So in explanation, mitigation, these are actions done to reduce certain impact or a certain effect. You see, so on geography, mitigation refers to measures done to reduce certain effects or actions taken in order to encounter certain effect. So in relation to disaster risk management, mitigation, this refers to actions done to reduce a certain disaster or a certain harm on the environment. So that question contains 2 marks. So you were supposed to define what is mitigation in relation to disaster risk management. Now let's go to second item. State the benefits of granite landforms in Zimbabwe. So you were supposed to tell us the benefits of granite landforms to the economy of Zimbabwe. So we have many benefits from granite landforms. For example, we have tourism. For example, we have building materials for tombstone construction. These are benefits we obtain from granite landforms. For example, tourism. For example, granite landforms may act as habitats for animals. So granite landforms are very important to the economy of Zimbabwe. Also, they can act as windbreaks for farming. So these landforms are very important. So we were supposed to raise 5 points telling us the benefits of granite landforms in Zimbabwe. So if the question says 5 marks, it means you need to raise 5 points in order to get 5 marks in exam. Let's go to question number B. Please remember to like. Also remember to follow our YouTube channel. I'm going to discuss each and every paper, Zimsec paper, on this channel, so that it will be very easy for you to answer Zimsec questions in exams. So please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Remember to follow on our daily videos. You see. So now let's go to question number B. Photograph 1 below shows a hazard. Photograph below shows a hazard. Which hazard is that? If you check, that hazard shows flooding. So you were supposed to tell us this hazard is flooding. So identify the hazard shown in the photograph above. Automatically this is flooding because we can see a lot of water on the environment, and that person is logged with water, and there's high water level, meaning this is flooding. You see, so the correct answer was flooding. Then let's go to second item. Describe the causes of the hazard shown in the photograph above. The hazard shown, describe the causes of the hazard shown in the environment. So causes, these are things that cause a certain event to happen. So for example, this hazard may be caused due to deforestation. Deforestation can lead to soil erosion. Once there is soil erosion, there is siltation of water bodies. Once there is siltation of water bodies, there is poor drainage of water and there is flooding. So deforestation was a correct answer, and also soil erosion was a correct answer. And also you were supposed to tell us about stream bank cultivation. Poor methods of cultivation may lead to siltation of water bodies. Also dam failures. Okay, if the dam fails, it may lead to flooding. So you were supposed to tell us 5 points, 5 causes in order to get 5 out of 5 on that question. Let's go to item number 3. Item number 3, explain how the above hazard affects people. How the hazard affects people. So you were supposed to give us effects of these disasters on human beings. You see, for example, there is death of people, there is death of animals, there is destruction of communication lines, and also there's destruction of property. So you were supposed to tell us effects in relationship to that particular image. For example, we have a car, and that car is almostly drowning. So there is destruction of property, death of people, death of livestock, also destruction of power lines. You see, so you were supposed to give us 5 effects that may be caused with that disaster to people. And also you can tell us about destruction of crops. You see, that's reducing agricultural products and causing high levels of hunger in the economy. So this question was very easy. Let's go on the last question, on question number 1. This question paper was very easy, so today we are going to revise only number 1. Let's go to the last question, number C. Suggest measures to reduce hazard caused by mass movements in a mountainous area. So whenever the question says measures, don't stress yourself. Whenever the question says measures, start saying education. Education is a main measure that applies on all questions that requires you to give measures. So first answer without thinking is education. We can educate people how these effects may affect them. This may reduce construction of buildings near mountainous area, and thus reducing effects. Measure number 2, important measure, is legislation, enforcing of laws. Once we enforce laws, there will be no construction of building without planning, and thus reducing effects of mass movement. You see, also another important measure, afforestation and reforestation program. You see, so you were supposed to tell us about afforestation. This may help to bind the soil and reduce mass movement and landslides. You see, so this question was very easy. Afforestation and reforestation programs can also be done to reduce effects of mass movement, and also we can also avoid construction of buildings on areas that may be affected by mass movement. You see, so there is planning. Once we have planning, there is reduction of effects that may affect people due to mass movements. So in exam, you were supposed to raise 7 measures in order to get 7 out of 7. You see, so this question was very easy. My name is Semanga. Remember to follow, remember to like, remember to share our videos. Thank you for watching this video. This was number 1 on our question paper, June 2025 session, geography paper 2. So this question was very easy to score 25 out of 25. Thank you.